Hey, it's Andy from DIY Band. Today we're going to be looking at sidechaining, exactly what it is, how to use it. Are you okay? This is not the right time. No. Really? You're a right pickle. Right, sidechaining. What is it? How does it work? Get off. Let's go and have a look. Right, so sidechaining. You've probably maybe even heard or read about it. Don't understand it. Don't know what it is. That's why you're here. I'm going to explain it to you basically and show you how to do it for free using some Reaper plugins. Again, using Zynewave Podium. So sidechaining is basically an effect that is activated by an audio file. So I'll show you exactly how I've got it here. And one really common way to use this this technique is to bring out the kick drum out away from the bass guitar. They can sound a bit muddy in certain songs. You might find that where the bass has a really low rumble, it just swallows up the kick. So what we're going to do, what you could do really is with some like really clever automation is drop out the bass every time the kick hits. But you're talking hundreds of automated dips then. So one way to automate that is to use something called sidechaining. And what we're going to be doing is adding a compressor. So every time the kick sounds, the bass is going to drop down a little bit and then come back up again when there's no more kick. So it will just keep retaining its volume. Its perceived volume will be exactly the same as what you have when you've mixed it. So this is how I've set it up already. This is unmastered. It's mostly mixed. So here's what we're going for here. This is the sound. You'll just hear the bass, the bass guitar and the drums. Okay, so you can clearly hear the guitar, the bass guitar. You can clearly hear the kick. Now let's just see behind what we're doing, and then I'll undo it and redo it for you. So we've got these Reaper compressors here. Now what's going to be happening is notice when I click on one, it opens up both because these both these VSTs are linked together. So if I press play, and you'll watch here and just see every time that the kick happens, it will be compressing. That's quite obvious to see. And then when there's like here, there'll be no compression, and when it comes back in, so look. So what that's doing is compressing the bass. So how did we do it? So let's get rid of these side in and stereo. So that's it, normal as it is. And what we'll do is we'll go straight in here, effect, go down to our replugs bit. Now this one with the #1 or #1, add side in here. Make sure that that's set to 0. I think by default it sets it as off, but we'll just double click it, 0, enter. And then what we'll do, we'll add its counterpart in here. Where am I going? Replugs. Number 1, then we're going to go stereo. Okay, so again when we click, it's going to open up both of them. Now in here you will need to make a bit of a change because at the moment what it's doing, it will be compressing the bass completely as a normal compressor. So what we need, look, if we I closed it, we'll drag this down. It'll be, there's no kick happening but it's still compressing. So what we need to do is change this to auxiliary input, left and right. No compression. Then we've got compression. And all you need to do then is set it like you normally would with your attack and release, basically, and your ratio. And obviously your threshold. So we'll just go to a bit where there's quite a bit of kick. Because it is just a kick and we want it to be punchy, we want the attack kind of really low, even all the way off. I like to drag it up maybe by 0.2, just because getting it right before isn't always as clear as you'd like it to be. And the release, I don't want it to drag on for ages, otherwise after the kicks happened, the bass is still being compressed for a little bit, and then by the time the second kick comes in, it might not always be up to its max volume. So the idea here is to dip out the bass without really realising it, so we can clearly hear the kick. So we'll give it a listen and see where it's only compressing for the amount of time that the kick is audible. If I drag this open, look. There we go, we're only wanting about maybe, 1.5 to 3 dB reduction. Just helps it pull out a little bit more. I mean, you could do that with vocals over guitars as well, which is quite common if you've got really heavy, chunky guitars coming in, and you want them to keep loud, but I mean, then suddenly when the vocals come in, you want it to have a lot of space, so the guitars kind of move out of the way. Again, same technique, use sidechaining compression. And there you go, that's sidechaining. So thanks for watching the video. Coming for this, it's quite a quick one this time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz, please. Loads of subscribers recently, absolutely. Thank you. Helps me. I don't know how it helps me. You hear that on YouTube channels, and it really helps. I have no idea how it helps me. I'm still throwing out some videos. You're still watching them. Apparently subscribing helps. Well, I guess it helps you more than it helps me, to be fair. And that's it for this one. Really, there you go. Sidechain. If any questions, if I skipped over something, you think, hang on a minute, how does that bit work? Put a comment in. I'll reply to you, and I'll answer it to the best of my ability, and might answer it in another video as well. I did put out a post about what was it about? It was like asking you basically, what do you want to see, what are you not too sure about, would you like me to cover in a video for you? Let me know and I will try and make a video for it. I probably will. I don't see why not. If it means me going away and doing some research myself, I will go and do that. I'll go and learn it. I mean, the more I learn, the better it is for me as well. So let me know if there is anything you want to know. If you want me to make a video on it, I will do. Put it in the comments. Again, till next time, DIY Band. See you later.
Keep me satisfied and I will try to comfort you.